Hey everybody. So things are going pretty good. From the people that have turned in their work so far. The first page was fine. This is what the second page should look like. Okay. Let's just go over this really fast. But fixed costs are always going to be the same. That's why they're called fixed costs. So this should be $24 all the way down. Your variable costs change, and you might not always know what they are. But if you know fixed cost and total cost, you can figure it out. So in this case, you've got $24 as a fixed cost, $30 as my total cost. I take 32, subtract it from 24, and I get 8. So you can fixed cost plus variable cost equals total cost. Boom. My marginal cost, remember that's when you go from um, uh, this number here to here, and then you divide it by the number, okay? So this is 8. The difference between 32 and 36 is 4, 36 and 39 is 3, and so on and so forth. Remember, you're only going up by 1 each time, so you're dividing by 1. So this marginal cost should not be an issue. Now, marginal revenue is right here. And if you look at the assignment itself, it tells you that for this firm, marginal revenue is the same as price. I hope you looked at the instructions. Otherwise, you might not know this because this doesn't have to be fixed. It could be different. But for our purposes for 13, it is the same. So how do I figure out my total revenue? Remember, that's price times quantity. So $24 times 0 is 0. $24 times 1 is 24. 24 times 2 is 48, and so on and so forth, all the way down. And then your profit or your loss is determined by total revenue subtracted from your total cost. If the number is negative, it's a loss. If the number is positive, it's a profit. So like 0 minus 24 is negative 24. 24 minus 32 is 8, negative 8 rather. 48 minus 36 is 12. So this right here, I'm hoping that I don't see any problems with this. Okay, I haven't so far, but when we get to this part right here, I apologize for leaving the numbers up, but I'm going to need to. When we get to this part, and it says, according to economists, a business should continue to produce additional units of a good until blank is equal to blank. Okay, I told you, it's in the reading, it's in the presentation, it's when marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost. Okay, so with that information, marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost. Question 15 is asking you, so the firm in question 13 should produce until how many gadgets at its current price? Now remember, its current price is $24, okay? How we figure this out is we look at the profit. When does it stop making a profit? Loss, profit, 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 profit. Now, Aiden Maloney had asked me, like, well, why not make 9 instead of 10? Well, because what you answered in 14 is that you should continue to make additional units of a good until your marginal revenue is equal to your marginal cost, okay? And this is 110, and this is 110. This is 9, and this is 10. 10 is greater than 9, so that's why you would make 10 units, okay? 110, 110. There's no difference in what you've made in a profit. So what you answered in 14 said that you should continue to produce. Now, question 16 says, what's going to happen if we change our price to $37? Well, how we figure this out is we just look at our marginal cost here. I'm sorry, yeah, marginal cost. And we look for the number 37. Okay, and there it is right there. And then we slide over here, and so we would make 12 gadgets. Don't write more gadgets. It's looking for a specific number. So if you did write more, you should go back and change it. And then it's saying, well, what about if we drop the price from $24 down to $15? So then we come over here, we look at 15, slide over here, it's 8, okay? So make sure that if you don't have those answers, you go back and you change that, please, okay? Now, when we look at this, 18, I'm not seeing any problems. People are putting resources, that's right. This is decreasing, which people are putting 2. Some people are putting resources in here when the actual answer is capital, and that's based on this answer up here, okay? But I can live with resources, so that's fine with me. All right, so when we look at this, people are answering this correctly. I mean, you want to read this. This stuff is not for nothing, okay? And then when we come down here, this was based on the AC/DC video we watched, but see, we've got the number of workers, 0 through 8. We've got the quantity of output per hour, like how many the people are able to produce. So when there's no workers, there's no output. When there's one worker, there's 4. When there's 2, there's 8. Okay. So now we're going to look at additional output produced by hiring an additional worker. All right. So when we went from 1 to 2, we went from 4 to 10. So that's an increase of 6. To go from 2 to 3, it's from 10 to 17. So this is 7. From 17 to 23, that is 6. Oh, that's really, there we go. From 23 to 25, I'm sorry, 23 to 28 is 5. 28 to 31 is 3. 31 to 32 is 1. And then 32 to 31 is negative 1. Okay, so there's our numbers. Now it says additional revenue that's generated if the price of the good is $5. Okay, so 5 times 0 is 0, 5 times 4 is 20, 5 times 6 is 30. So it's 5 times 7, it's 35. So I'm just going to put that in there. Make sure you guys put the dollar sign. I'm not going to do it just for time. 35 times, I'm sorry, not 35. 5 times 6 is 30. And then this is 25. And this is 15. And this is 5. And this is negative 5. Okay. Now it says on 22, the law of diminishing marginal return sets in with the which employee over here. Okay. So this is positive, so that's not it. This is also positive, so that's not it. This is positive. This is negative. Okay. So this is our answer. So we put 4th employee. Remember, this one right here is negative. Okay, we don't want that. That's bad. This person's costing us money. Now it says if the firm pays workers $14 an hour, how many people should it hire? Okay, so look at your revenue that's being generated. Which one is the closest but exceeds $14? Okay, and that would be this one, $15. So that means that you should hire 6. You could hire 6 people, 6 workers. Okay, it's 6 workers. They're making 31 per hour. So this is only 3 more than they were making, but they're still generating slightly more, $1 more than it's costing. Okay, so that's how we answer that. Hopefully you guys get this. Make sure this is turned in like right away because I need to know so I can make a determination about where we're going to head on Monday. Okay. I'm leaning towards not giving you the test, but if people are understanding this, then we can do it because I mean we only have so much time. The first quarter's up. Thanks. Talk to you later.